How many outreaches should you make as an SMMA owner each and every day? Before we jump into the video, guys, and I give you the exact answer of exactly how many outreaches you should be making each and every day as an SMMA owner, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm posting on this YouTube channel every other day, and it also massively helps out with the YouTube algorithm and pushes my channel so that I can help more people just like you. Look, how many outreaches should you make each and every day? You know, as majority of you guys know, I do a lot of coaching calls. I have a lot of students who, I helped, literally help them start from wherever they're at, majority are from zero, but some are, a bit more established, and just really help them from wherever they're at and get them to wherever they want to be within the agency. I really do equip them with everything that they need, and I literally watch my students go from literally zero to hitting their goals, whether that be 10, 20K a month, whatever it is. But okay, within those calls that I do, every single time I talk about outreach, literally every single time, there might be a handful of times where I've not been asked this. So basically every single time when I talk about outreach and I show them my exact e-com outreach that just is killer, really is unmatched, get some clients every single time, basically they're guaranteed clients. When I show them that method, every single time I get asked the exact same question, and that is, how many times should I be doing this per day? How many outreaches should I be making per day? And every single time I have the exact same answer, okay? And I thought, why not make a YouTube video on it so that everybody can just come and watch this video and get the exact answer that I give all of my students as well. It will massively help you out. Just before we move forward, I just wanna pre-warn you guys that it's probably not the answer that you wanna hear, okay? It's probably not the answer that you wanna hear, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I'm gonna tell you regardless, because it will massively help you if you actually understand what I'm saying and understand why I'm saying it, and then go ahead and apply it. So look, the answer is I can't give you one. And here's why, okay? Listen, don't click out the video just yet, just listen to what I've got to say. The answer is I can't give you an exact number. Because somebody doing a 9 to 5, okay, working Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, physically is not able to send out as many emails to find as many leads as somebody who's got nothing to do all day, and is basically just sat at home all day. They physically can't do the same amount. So I can't come to somebody and say, you should be hitting 30 emails a day. You should over here should be hitting 50. You should be hitting 70. I can't do that because everybody's individual situation is different. So that's really what it does come down to, is what does your individual situation look like? What do your days look like, okay? Now, far too many people say that you need to be doing 50 outreaches every single day. So then you've got some people who are not doing anything every single day and they're comfortably hitting that 50. And then you've got others who are working, let's say like 9 to 5, for example, who are just killing themselves basically trying to do their normal job, come home and hit that 50 mark. And then obviously they burn out way too quick, and you guys know me, consistency beats everything within SMMA, but just business as a whole. Consistency beats everything. So then those people who are working 9 to 5 and are trying to hit that number, for easy numbers, once again, let's say it's 50, they're coming home, they're trying to hit that number every single day, and they burn themselves out within 2 weeks or a week or whatever it is, and then they just give up because it just doesn't work for them. So this is what I say, okay? Look at your personal situation, look at your individual situation. What are you doing Monday to Friday? From there, you will be able to see an amount of hours per day that you can comfortably work, okay? Comfortably work, not that you can work, you still need downtime, you still need rest time each and every day, because once again, that allows you to keep that consistency. But look at what you're doing each day and pick a certain amount of hours, and just do as much as you can within those hours, okay? And another thing, it comes down to the outreach methods you're doing, okay? You can probably easily, let's say, I don't know, let's say you've got 5 hours a day comfortably. You could easily send out 30 emails within 5 hours. That said, you'll probably struggle to send out 30 Loom videos within 5 hours. So it also comes down to the outreach method you're doing. You'll probably have to smash 100 cold calls in 5 hours. You shouldn't be doing cold calls if you're in the e-com niche, but you guys get my point, okay? So you gotta look at your individual situation, and you've got to look at what outreach methods you're doing. If you're in the e-com niche, then I highly suggest you guys message me on Instagram, and I will show you my unmatched e-com outreach system that will literally get your guaranteed clients, basically, as long as you keep consistent with it. So if you're in that and you're using that that method, within 5 hours, you'll probably easily be able not only find 30 highly qualified leads, but also send those emails out, okay? So that's probably a good number. If you've got 5 hours per day, I'd recommend around 30 emails, 30 outreaches per day, okay? Conversely, if you haven't yet got my e-com outreach system, or you're in a different niche and you're trying to do Loom videos, for example, okay? You're trying to do Loom videos, I mean, 30 Loom videos in 5 hours sounds pretty doable, but if you're doing each and every video at high quality, and you're trying to find the leads as well, qualify the leads, 30 Loom videos in 5 hours just isn't doable. It physically isn't possible, okay? So then you need to kind of rejig what you're doing, and maybe you just go for 10, you know, find 10 highly qualified leads and then record and send out the videos. I mean, even that might be a stretch. I'm not too sure. I don't really do Loom videos too heavily anymore on cold outreach, but that's a different note. That's a topic for another video, but you guys get where I'm going with it. So what you need to do, look at your individual situation, figure out how much time per day you've got that you can comfortably do it. You know, you can comfortably work for that amount of time. You don't want to, you know, if you are working a 9 to 5 and then you go 5, you come home at 5, maybe half 5, you sit down for your desk for your second, you know, for the second part of your day, and you go half 5 till half 6, 1, half 7, half 8, half 9, half 10, half 11, half 12, let's say. You could technically do 7 hours of work when you come home, but that's not realistic. You know, that's not realistic. You might be able to do that for a week, maybe max, a few days. Long term, consistency is not going to be there at that. So you need to look at your day, pick an amount of hours that you could do, you know, could comfortably do, and then just work in those hours. I mean, you don't even really need to hit a certain amount. You don't need to be hitting 15 a day. You know, it's good to have that in mind so you've got a goal that you're trying to reach, but you don't always need to be hitting 30 every single day. Just sit down, focused work within the hours that you choose, and work, you know, do some focused work and just do as much as you can. I mean, if you're trying to get your first e-com client, or your first client in general, whether you're not in the e-com niche or whatever, you're trying to get your first client, or you've got one client but you really, really want to get more clients, then that should be the only thing you're focusing on. So when you do work, your sole focus should be on getting more clients. You know, I've mentioned this in other previous videos. Far too many beginners and people who want more clients focus on the complete wrong things. They want more clients, yet they're focusing on how to structure their business. They're focusing on tax. Maybe they're focused on service delivery. Like, you're focusing on the wrong things. If you want more clients, the only thing you should be focusing on is getting more clients. It sounds very obvious, but trust me, it is not implemented enough. So if you're trying to get more clients, the only thing you should be focusing on is getting more clients. So in the hours that you choose each and every day, client outreach is the only thing that you should be doing. Guys, I know probably for majority of you guys that wasn't the answer you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear a solid 30 every day, 50 every day, 70 every day. I know that's probably what majority of you wanted to hear, but that just isn't a correct answer, you know? I could say it, I could come on here and tell you guys, but it's just not gonna work for everybody. So do what I've said in this video, okay? It will massively help you out with not only your client outreach, of course, the amount of people you reach out to and the amount of meetings you make, and then obviously the more chance you have of getting a client, but it's also the third, and I think it's the most important kind of rule, and the most important point is it's going to allow you to keep that consistency. That is the most important thing within SMMA, but as I said before, it's the most important thing in business as a whole. So guys, although it wasn't probably the answer I wanted to hear, I hope it gave you some really, really good context in terms of how many outreaches you should be doing every single day. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.